The town of Islip and Long Island MacArthur Airport welcomes you here. We are here for a very exciting announcement, another exciting announcement in air service, and we really appreciate the fact that everybody has come out today. Every 2 months we've been able to meet here and bring you some more exciting news. In May of this year, we announced our campaign to raise awareness, and it was a new marketing campaign to stress less and pay less. And that has gone a long way for us, so we're going to continue that campaign. And today, of course, we're unveiling a new service with Frontier Airlines. And they were here just a couple months ago announcing new nonstop service to Orlando. What is so important and what makes this airport very successful are the 80 employees that we have who work for the town. And they are really instrumental in supporting this airport and making it so very successful. So a lot of our employees are here today, and we're so excited to be able to share this information with everybody in the neighborhood. So I want to again thank you all for being here. The success of this airport and its programs are highly dependent on the town of Islip and its board members who make it so very successful. It is also the committed stakeholders, members of our community, businesses, and representatives from all parts of Long Island who help make this airport successful by choosing Long Island MacArthur Airport to stress less and pay less. So at this time, I'd like to recognize New York State Senator Tom Croce for a few remarks, if you'd like to join me.
Thank you all. It's great to be back to the airport. One of the best jobs involved in being the town supervisor is having the responsibility for Long Island MacArthur Airport. And I know it's a passion for Supervisor Carpenter, and I know it's a passion for the commissioner, and it's certainly a passion for the town board, who have always been supportive of investing in this airport. So my last official duty as town supervisor was to fly to Denver and to meet with Frontier Airlines. And I am so happy that Supervisor Carpenter has been able to bring this home. It is first and foremost, when you walk into Frontier, you understand that that corporate culture is going to be a great fit in the family of airlines at MacArthur Airport. And I compliment Frontier for pulling the trigger on additional service out of MacArthur. This is a great airport. If any of you have been to LaGuardia recently, you'll know that you'd much rather fly out of here. So I want to really thank Supervisor Carpenter for bringing this home. She understands that you have to be a good business partner when you run an airport with an airline. And she certainly understands that, and our other airlines here and our family of airlines understand that. And to the town board, well done on supporting this. My former wingman at the airport, Captain Cochran, and I will always be a special place in our heart. And everyone in the community understands how special and how convenient Long Island MacArthur Airport is. So congratulations to Long Island MacArthur Airport, to the town, and to Frontier Airlines.
We'd also like to welcome Mitch Pally from our Airport Advisory Board.
Thank you, Shelley. On behalf of the, I'm wearing two hats at the moment. On behalf of the Airport Advisory Board and our business community, we want to welcome Frontier Airlines to Long Island. We know how important our airport is to you and how important you are to us. And the entire Long Island community welcomes you with open arms, and we look forward to making sure that all of your flights are a great success moving forward. I also want to thank the town supervisor, Shelley from the airport, and the town board for their tremendous support for MacArthur Airport. You know, as we always say on Long Island, while MacArthur is a town-owned facility, it is a Long Island treasure. And Long Island's economy is dependent upon the success of this airport. And we thank the town of Islip for all the support you put into it. Wearing my other hat as an MTA board member, we all know that the Ronkonkoma station is around the corner. And the railroad and the airport are engaged now in a new marketing campaign to convince people from the west that MacArthur Airport is the place to leave from, and the way to get there is to take the railroad. And we continue to make sure that the railroad is a full partner with the airport in making that happen, and we will do whatever we can now and in the future as Islip engages in a brand new study on how to make the airport railroad connection even better than it is today, to make sure that Ronkonkoma Station and MacArthur Airport are partners for a better Long Island. Thank you very much, Shelley.
Thank you, Mitch. At this time, I'd like to recognize our town supervisor, Angie Carpenter. Angie believes in this airport. She's always willing to take a chance on a new airline, a new marketing strategy, and moving this airport forward. She's willing to innovate and make good things happen for Long Island. Today, that chance is going to pay off again for Long Island MacArthur Airport as well as its stakeholders in a very big way. So please join me in welcoming Angie Carpenter.
Thank you very much, Shelley. We've heard a lot about partners and working together, and really not only all levels of government have been very, very participatory in Long Island MacArthur Airport of late. I noticed here the Commissioner of Social Services for Suffolk County is here, Alan Schneider. Also, the county executive has been very, very supportive. And of course, our state senators, our congresspeople who were not able to be here. They're in Washington on a couple of little issues going on right now, better them than us. You know, Scott, it was really an honor to meet you today. And it was a very short time, as Shelley said, that we had the press conference here announcing that Frontier was going to be coming here, starting service to Orlando. And I remember my parting words to the young lady from marketing was, I know you're going to be back here, and hopefully when you do, we'll be announcing more airlines. I thought that, more service. I thought that was going to be in August. Had no idea that it was going to be this soon. So we thank you for your confidence in what we know is truly a treasure that has been untapped. Back to the theme of partners, there's a lot that goes on here at the airport, and it doesn't happen without the dedicated staff. They have been absolutely incredible. And working in partners with the town and all the various departments, and I thank you, Shelley, for doing shout outs to some of the commissioners, and I see that our Public Safety Commissioner, Tony D'Amico, was here also. For once in a very, very long time, the people in the town and town hall and the various departments really, really feel a part of this one family that we are. It is the airport, it is the rest of the departments and everything in the town. We are one. And when you work that way and you operate that way, then you have the successes. And our other partners here are the general aviation community that functions here, and we have representatives from Shell there. The fact that so many hundreds and hundreds of flights go in and out of here, and international flights. People are not aware of the fact that 200 international flights go in and out of this airport right now, and we are working on the next phase. And I thank Carol Longworth, who is here representing the governor. The governor is going to be on the island tomorrow, I think. He has demonstrated a true awareness and commitment to infrastructure here in the state of New York, particularly on Long Island, and has been very, very supportive of this airport. We've received grant funding for the customs facility, for the interconnectivity between the railroad and the terminal. So that confidence and commitment on the part of state government is really treasured. So please take that message to the governor. Hopefully I'll be able to do that myself tomorrow. But again, I want to thank everyone who's here today, the civic community too, that have really embraced what we're trying to do here and accomplish. And after all is said and done, this is really going to reap tremendous amount of rewards for everybody. So again, I thank you for your commitment.
All right, for the big presentation, I'm going to bring Scott Fisher. He's the director, senior director of Frontier Airlines, to join us here at the podium.
All right, let me get situated a little here. We're going to do a brief video that's going to introduce Frontier Airlines to those of you who are not as familiar with us, and then I'm going to do a brief slide presentation with a few details on that. I promise I won't drag it out too long before we get to the exciting things that everybody's actually waiting for. Otherwise, you have to listen to me the whole time. But first and foremost, I really need to thank Angie, Shelley, and Rob for their support and partnership in putting this together. None of this would have been possible without them. I don't know of another way to say it other than that they get it when it comes to air service development. It's not an easy task. Everybody here knows it's not an easy task to get new service into a particular community, and it's really, really, really been easy working with these guys. So first we'll go through the video. After that, a few other brief remarks and slides, and then to the big announcement.
A new day is dawning in America. This year, America's hardworking men and women will leave millions of vacation days unused. Today, 10,000 babies will be born without their loved ones around. This afternoon alone, 6,200 couples will be married, but only a fraction of their friends and family will be able to attend. But there is a new day dawning in America where millions of Americans can afford to take the time they deserve to visit this great land, to be there for life-changing events, to create new jobs, start new businesses, and embrace life to its fullest with an airline that is committed to a prouder, stronger, and better flying experience, with fares that are affordable, with service that is dependable, and with a friendly experience tailored to you. That airline is Frontier, and come rain or snow, or dark of night, Frontier will deliver on the promise of low fares done right. It's a new day in America. Why would we ever want to fly another way?
Thanks for that. All right, so on to the good stuff. So that a bit about Frontier there, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm a little bit of a closet airline geek. I get really excited about new service announcements. This one is enormous for us, so I may trip over myself and go a little quickly through this. To put it short, Islip is going to be part of the largest expansion in Frontier's history. When we're done with the announcements today, we will be serving 90% of America within about a 1 hour's drive of a Frontier flight and Frontier's low fares. So the big takeaway from this is, and I'm going to have to look back here a little bit as I do this, we'll have service to 82 cities. That's up from 61 as of yesterday. We'll have 300 nonstop flights and 1,500 connecting opportunities. So a massive, massive expansion. And costs are the key to us being able to do this. And so if you look on your side to the left side of this slide, that's the slide I look at every day that actually drives us to be able to expand as much as we have. The cost reductions that we've seen over the last 3 to 4 years have made us a different airline and given us a lot of opportunity for new service. The other side of the slide is the important side for our customers, where you actually see lower fares and in some cases up to half off what our competitors charge, and that includes ancillary items, where we hear a lot about bag fees and seat fees. Including those fees, in many cases, we're less than half of what competitors charge. And we're growing. If I was going to pick one slide for everybody to pay attention to, this is it. We will almost double in size over the next 5 years. We're going to end up with more than 120 aircraft by the time we get to 2021, and each of those new aircraft are not only larger than our current fleet, but also more efficient as we take larger airplanes in delivery of the Airbus Neos. And then the second half of the equation, the cost side on one side is low fares done right. Specifically, what this means is there's a lot of ways to get low fares today, but there's a lot of people that actually cut corners in actually producing those fares or offering service to their customers. So I'll go through a few details of what that means, and then we'll get to the next piece. So first and foremost, we believe that travel should be easy and affordable. Obviously, that starts with low fares, but it means more than that. Second piece is we want to give travelers choice. And by choice, that means you only pay for the items that you need, and you can either buy those items a la carte, or you could buy them in a bundle. And by bundle, one of the best deals or one of the best bargains of the airline industry today is something that Frontier offers called the Works. The Works, for as low as $59, includes a checked bag, a carry-on bag, a stretch seat, and most importantly, refundability of the ticket. There's very few places that you can find something of that value for that price within the industry today. Third thing on the list, an easy airport experience. And obviously, Islip MacArthur falls into that realm, and this became a no-brainer in terms of a partnership to accomplish that piece of the puzzle. Last but not least, we put a mobile app up there, but it's not just the mobile app. It's the mobile app. It's the mobile boarding pass. It's other items that are not traditionally associated with ultra-low-cost service that makes the travel experience much, much easier for our customers. Next piece of the puzzle, we hire the best. We look very, very closely at all of our candidates, hire the best. We look for friendly and innovative team members, and we look for people that go above and beyond. And not just above and beyond for our customers, above and beyond for their coworkers, and above and beyond for our partners and our airport partners. And last but not least, people come back to us for our rewards and our care. So I'm in charge of the loyalty program, so this is near and dear to my heart. But Frontier actually offers a true loyalty program, which is unusual in the ultra-low-cost business. We actually offer a mile for a mile. There's only 2 carriers left in the United States that actually do that. We offer attainable elite status, and it actually has a true value proposition. So you earn at a mile for a mile, and with your elite status, you'll get a free carry-on bag, you get stretch seating at check-in, you get priority boarding, you get same-day standby, and a number of other perks. And then lastly, we offer our Discount Den membership program. It's a paid annual membership program which gives you access to even lower fares than you see on the standard site, and in many cases gives you first access to fares during route expansions for select cities. And with that, I'm going to do a brief pause as we go through the next slide, because I think this is the piece that everybody's been waiting to see. So with today's announcement, we're going to add 10 new cities to Iceland. So we'll expand to 11 total cities over and above Orlando, which we serve today or start serving in a couple of months. We'll add Atlanta, Charlotte, Chicago, Detroit, Fort Myers, Miami, Minneapolis, New Orleans, Tampa, and West Palm Beach. So let me give you a few more details about the service itself. First off, we will have fares starting from $39, which I think is what everybody wants to see. And you'll be able to find these at flyfrontier.com. There's going to be a staggering in the start of the service. So the Florida cities and New Orleans will all start on October 5th. Those are on sale today, and you can find fares from $39 at flyfrontier.com. And then the second set of cities, Minneapolis, Atlanta, Charlotte, Detroit, and Chicago, will start in the spring of 2018. And those actual schedules will become available probably in about 2 weeks. You'll see similar fare levels to that as well. So one other piece to this is, as a celebration for starting this new service or announcing this new service, we're also running a contest on our Facebook page. And so this will be limited to people within the geographic area of Islip. But if you go to the Facebook page and register for the contest, one person will win 11 round-trip tickets on Frontier Airlines, so enough to fly to every new city that we will actually offer from Iceland. Yes, and just to be clear, the 10 new cities are all nonstop service. So there will be additional connecting opportunities, but those 10 cities will have nonstop service from Islip, MacArthur, Long Island. And once again, I just want to say thanks again to everybody for coming out and helping us celebrate today, and to say thanks again to Angie and Shelley and to Rob, and I will, with that, turn it back over to Shelley.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll tell you that Angie and Rob and I got the news that that Frontier would be offering service to all these cities, and we kind of felt like it was winning the lottery. And as they talked about each city individually to us, we were holding our breath. We just couldn't believe it. So we're so excited today, and it's just so important for our community to have more destinations and to really expand our partnership with Frontier. The airport continues to reach more leisure markets as well as business markets, which is so critical to our local economy. When we're out talking to the public, we get the question all the time, when are you going to Chicago? When are you going to Atlanta? And it's a host of cities, and I will tell you that Frontier has selected 6 of the top 20 markets that we had identified in our research earlier this year. So it's so exciting. With our new airline partner, Frontier, we will continue to compete with our New York competitor airports. And in that, we will offer a higher level of customer experience, more efficient security lines, as well as fewer cancellations and fewer delays and lower overall travel costs. So, you know, we offer a product that is so complete for our travelers. We hope that you will help us spread the word about the airport and the new and our new airline, Frontier Airlines, in the cities that they offer nonstop service to. You should follow us on Long Island MacArthur on our social media site. And we are going to leave you with this saying: if you love your airport, use your airport. And I think it's so very important that we continue to stress that, tell your friends, tell your family, and encourage people to continue to use the airport. We are going to continue our awareness program of raising the awareness about the airport and the products that this airport offers, but it's so important that at the end of the day that people use this airport.